All right, we're live. Here it is.
Whoa! We're
Whoa!
back.
Didn't see you there. Hello.
Oh,
Welcome. We're back.
greetings.
Yes, welcome to more Pooh Talk, where we do not talk about Pooh.
Yeah.
Nope.
Well, yet we might.
Yeah.
Mike's young.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
never know.
Yeah.
We could. Yeah. So this is a special live stream for the Manor of Mysteries, where the Council of Chaos, a more Pooh Talk story, and we are going to be going through the goings on within the Manor of Mysteries as of the last 3 weeks. So it's going to be a little recap. We're not really going to go over the projects as much as we are like the events that have occurred and actions that people have made, and we might tease a couple things coming up, and who knows,
You
we might
never
even
know.
yeah.
This
So
is a Manor of Mystery.
yeah, stay tuned. Enjoy the mystery. Hello to Muppets fan in the audience.
Hello. Welcome.
Yeah, thanks for showing up.
Yeah.
Hello.
Going somewhere?
We're back.
Yeah, for those of you not initiated into the cult of more Pooh Talk, we suck, and no idea why you watch this.
This is just a shit post of a show.
Yeah.
And we're happy to be here. Yeah.
Oh, yes, we're happy to be back.
This is the show where we famously have done a lot of things, like
we talk about things. We get in trouble sometimes.
Yep.
We don't need to talk about that part, but
No.
boys, it happen.
Sometimes we get private messages after the show.
From all our fans. It's fan mail.
Right.
Fan mail we get. Yeah. But that was years ago. This is a new and improved more Pooh Talk. We've really brought it together. We've gotten rid of the bad parts.
Yeah, Dash Haber is no longer here. So we're good.
Yeah.
That's just mean. That's mean.
We have a Dash Haber jersey hanging behind Pergeron.
Yeah, it's a focal point of the manor, really.
It is.
Yeah, it's above the fireplace.
The Dash Haber Memorial Gardens.
Yeah. I should include that.
Coming soon.
You should. That'd be really good.
In the next story bit, I'm going to put that in. There's a teaser for those of you watching.
Yeah, stay tuned for the Dash Haber Memorial Garden.
So yeah, let's jump into the most recent occurrence that I think is worth talking about. And since Muppet Fan was at least in the audience, 10 minutes ago or whatever it was, if you're still here, hello. Yeah, we had our first dropout of the competition.
Which is totally okay.
Yep. Yeah. If you want to drop out, go ahead. We commend you for it.
I encourage everyone. Please.
Yeah.
Please.
Everyone should drop out. Really.
Yeah. More the merrier.
Yeah.
No, we're not going to. Yeah. So Muppets Fan dropped out, and that's, again, okay. You are welcome to do that. We encourage it. It's probably the right decision, actually. My pleasure. But no, so with that dropout, you guys got to witness a special ceremony, all done by text, but I hope you could visualize it in your head. This is the elimination ceremony that we're going to be hosting every time we eliminate. It's very cult-like. You all have imaginary robes that you can pretend when you read. Because this is all happening in the theater of the mind, of course.
Please purchase.
Or if you go on Etsy and buy one.
Yeah.
Go on to the More Pooh Talk Etsy store. You're selling Pergeron's Manor of Mystery robes.
Subscribe to our Patreon and get a free cult robe. Hood not included. You do have to buy that from the Etsy to stitch it.
Yeah, that's an upcharge. You have to get to the second level.
But yeah, so that was a little special event that you guys got privy to, where you're all going to walk in and
stand around a big hole
while we push someone down it.
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, you're going to be. We got a big hole. It's a stone building. There's fire involved. which is always cool.
Yeah, really cool.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, so we will enjoy that.
Mhm.
So yeah, because of Muppets fan dropping out, I am going to tell you guys that we have to push the elimination rounds back to make sense.
Yeah.
So we're gonna, instead of round 5 being the first elimination, or round 6 being the first elimination, instead it's going to be round 7.
Cool.
So round 7 will see the first elimination of the game instead of round 6. So you guys who remain, you all have a special extra round of safety.
Don't waste it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or do. I don't really, whatever.
Or do. I'm not your mom.
Waste it. If you are if you are the person who has the monkey's paw, you can wish for more safe rounds. Or you can wish for less. We can do more eliminations, and by the time we get to the end, just nobody is left.
You could wish for a quintuple elimination.
Yeah. You could wish for everybody to be eliminated right now. In the chat.
Yeah.
You can just type in the chat. Type in the chat. I wish the game was over and the monkey's paw abides.
We are being serious about this.
Yeah, no, please free us. This is a curse.
End this and stop, please.
Let this end.
We are bound to this manor. It's not fun.
Yeah.
You guys are all pretending. We are all trapped in an old Victorian manor.
It hurts.
I cannot find a way out. It's horrible.
Beautiful architecture.
I did find a black cat.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's good.
We don't know that it wasn't a person before. We haven't confirmed
but it doesn't
that
matter now.
But it's a cat now.
Yep.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, she's a sweetie. She hates everyone, but she loves me.
Yeah, that's great. I'm really glad that you found love in the mansion.
Yep. Yes. Yeah. There are gardens. It's the Dash Haber Memorial Gardens. That's what we named them. Yeah. All the topiaries are cut in the shape of Dash Haber.
Yeah.
We don't know what Dash Haber actually looks like.
It's more just kind of a nebulous concept,
Yeah.
Just
rest in peace.
Our mental image of the late Dash Haber.
He's not dead. We just miss him.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's dead from the forum for now.
Yeah. Yeah. October 18th was the last time he was on.
God, he'll be back.
Yeah, come back.
Dash Haber comes back.
But yeah, so a little bit of this. Maybe the real Dash Haber were the friends we made along the way. Maybe.
Maybe.
We didn't really make any friends. We are all kind of mortal enemies right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
We kind of hate you all, actually. That's why we brought you to this manor.
This is actually a long con in order to kill you all.
Yeah. No, we do know where you all live, so just beware. That was a joke for the FBI watching.
If you are eliminated from the game, we do report you.
Yeah,
so your account will probably be banned.
Yeah, Muppets fan typing in the chat is actually Mickey fan, monitoring the Muppets fan account.
Yeah,
Muppets fan is no more. We did cast him into the fires of eternity.
We did. Mea culpa.
Yeah. It's how it goes. Sorry.
Yeah,
it happens.
It's the rules of the game. Don't hate the player, hate the game.
Yep. Yeah, please hate the game. You are welcome to hate it. Yeah. What a self-deprecation this round.
This is great.
Honestly, it's just on brand.
This is the first time the three of us have hosted a game. We've hosted rounds.
Yes.
And we've all individually helped host games, but never together.
No.
And this should be all of your worst nightmare, really.
This is a homecoming. This is the Avengers Endgame of Armchair Imagineering.
Yeah. We've got all the hits are back. We got more Pooh More Pooh Ducks back. There was a fight.
Yeah. There's a death.
Yep.
And there was Armchair Imagineering.
A little bit.
Somewhere in between all of it.
One could argue.
Yeah.
But yeah, so let's go over round 1 and the happenings, because a lot did happen round 1.
Yes.
Round 1 was a little bit chaotic.
Mm.
First off, I want to address the monkey's paw in the room. The Cabinet of Curiosities didn't happen this round, nor will it for this round. I just decided I don't have the creativity to come up with artifacts for this round. So it will be back. You will have more opportunities to retrieve items from our sacred vault of weird things that I've collected over time.
Yeah.
Those who have items from the Cabinet of Curiosities have all decided not to disclose that they have them at this time. So we're going to do it right here.
We're going to do it right here.
Oh, let's see. Who's got the monkey's paw?
Yeah, so Tegan had. No, I'm kidding.
That's not true. That is absolutely not true.
Yeah.
Or is it?
Or is it?
Maybe.
Manner of mysteries.
Yeah.
It's a mystery. No, but those of you who have the items, they are still all in play. None have been voided. But I am going to give you guys a little bit of a sneak peek for those of you listening, if you do have an item. And that is, there will be a trolley coming by in the next couple weeks that will claim any unwanted items. So it's going to take them back. So you will have the opportunity, if you were gifted an item, or if you have an item and you decide you no longer want it and you don't want to pass it on to somebody, or you can't pass it on to somebody because it was gifted to you, there will be an opportunity to send it back and free yourself from it. But I'm not going to tell you when it is, and it will only be for about 4 hours during the day. So if you are not logged in at that time, sucks to suck. So yeah, keep your eyes out.
This is the Manor of Mysteries. We are serious.
Yeah, this is a you guys got to be on 24/7 catering to me.
This is serious.
Yeah.
So y'all really need to
serious game.
Fully commit.
You should know what you signed up for.
No, it'll be at a reasonable time for most time zones. It won't be at like 4 a.m. Australian time or anything. Or maybe it will. I don't know what Australian time is. But yeah, it won't be like
2 p.m.
Yeah. So maybe it will be 4 a.m. We don't know.
Yeah.
The Manor I don't even know. It'll show up when it shows up. It has a mind of its own. So yeah, don't feel bad about claiming an item from the Cabinet of Curiosities. You are welcome to do it.
Yeah, please take that risk. Seriously.
Yeah, we've created some really fun stuff for these, and we want to be able to play with them. So if you are interested in partaking, please do jump in, take the risk.
Yeah.
I promise nothing is an instant elimination or anything. That wouldn't be fair. We don't have anything that's going to curse you to the point that you won't be able to play and have fun. Any of the curses are lighthearted.
They're more of a challenge, but
yeah. So if you haven't claimed an item yet, or even if you have and you want to keep claiming and play with them, we really do encourage it. I think it would be a lot of fun to see what you guys can do with it, because none of the items from the last cabinet were claimed. A couple people put bids in them, but we decided to just reject them all. When you bid, by the way,
they just didn't know the value.
Yeah. Tell us why you want it. Don't just be like, hey, can I have it? We're gonna say no. Tell us why. Get a little creative. Pretend this is a game. We're having
role
fun.
Play. This is an RPG. This is a new concept.
Yeah, we're trying it out.
RPG AIC.
Yeah, our Rupagajaya.
Yeah, exactly. That rolls right off the tongue.
We'll workshop it.
Yeah, we'll get back to you.
Yeah, so these are, don't be afraid when it rolls out next round, because it will be back next round. Claim an item. Put in a bid.
Yeah,
you don't even know that you're going to win it. We really pick just based on what makes us laugh, or what we thought was intriguing, or just who we think deserves it, or who we think doesn't deserve it. And sometimes we give it to that person. You never know. So if you see the mashed potato bowl of wisdom, right, and that rolls out, take it.
Hey, +6 to wisdom.
Yeah. You never know. It might reveal the secrets of the next 12 rounds. Yeah. Or potatoes. You never know.
Or potatoes.
Potatoes. They'll whisper to you.
You might get potatoes delivered to you.
It's like a will o' the wisp, but like just potatoes.
It's the will of the whisk. But yeah, so that's all I wanted to really say about the Cabinet of Curiosities. Please claim from it, and don't offer us anything in return. Beowulf.
Just put him on blast. Okay.
I'm going to call that one out. Only the OGs know who Beowulf is anyway.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
Beowulf
That's very true.
Beowulf's been dead a while, so.
He has been.
But yeah, so so round 1, all 3 items were claimed. And all 3 are in play. All 3 have affected the game or 2 of them have affected the game so far. The Shrunken Head kind of can't affect the game until eliminations begin anyway. But it's out there. And but yeah, the Monkey's Paw has affected the game. You guys probably figured it out when the team switched. That was the first wish on it. So the team switch was a Monkey's Paw wish, and it worked out in, I think, everybody's favor generally.
Yeah, for the most part.
This is a Monkey's Paw that's not going to like be the worst thing ever, right? If you wish on the Monkey's Paw, it's not going to be like, oh, I wish to win the game and you're eliminated. Well, if you wish to win the game, you're eliminated, but you know, you win the game of life because you get free time back.
Yeah,
but yeah, no, it's not going to be like anything cruel or anything. We want to have fun with it. But yeah, so that it has been used once and only once. Any wish will be made public unless otherwise specified, and it doesn't if it doesn't affect the rest of the players. But the person who owns it will not be revealed unless that person decides they want to. And the Hope Diamond is in play. It exists out there.
Who has it?
Who knows what it does?
Yeah, it has done things. You don't need to know what they are, and if you're on the, if you're not aware of what they've done and you're not aware of what it is, just keep going. It's fine.
Yeah.
Just
ignore it.
What is this grand reveal? This grand reveal architectural guinea pig is just it's just us shit posting really and recapping the first 3 weeks.
We just wanted to talk about the game. This is a show that we used to do during past competitions that we've decided to bring back.
Fine. It's a live stream shit post. Don't worry about it.
So yeah, we might reveal some stuff. So if you have the time and you're not like pressed to do anything and you have the time to just sit here and vibe with us for a little bit, you might get some tips and reveals going forward. And if not, you can always rewatch it because we do save the streams. And if you really don't ever want to watch this, then you don't have to. There's not going to be anything like crucial to the game revealed in any of these. They're going to be pretty sporadic, just whenever the 3 of us, or at least 2 of us, can all be on it.
Yeah.
So like we're not going to promise one a week or like one every like 3 rounds or anything. It's just going to kind of be whenever we can do it.
Yeah.
I'd like to do it a couple times at least.
Yeah. So would I.
But it's not. We're not going to like do like we used to do and go over the projects that we read unless there's like something really important that we want to go over. We might skim it. We might talk about it. Like we're going to talk about the first 2 or the first couple rounds of projects, not this current round because it's not out yet. But
speaking of, you guys have 2 hours.
Yes.
Yeah.
Put this on in the background and crank some stuff out.
Yeah.
Well, looks like that's exactly what Architectural Guinea Pig is doing.
Yeah. Yeah, no, this is fun. We're having a good time.
Yeah, so round 1, the project was, I can't even remember my own projects after
It was just like a blue sky land, wasn't
it was a blue sky land for any park. That's right. So you guys had all the freedom in the world. And I like to do the projects the way that we're doing it kind of is to give you guys freedom and then to restrict you and give some different challenges. So I hope you guys are enjoying the challenges so far. Because as freeing as Blue Sky Land was, it was also pretty restricting. Because the team had to agree on something that literally was limitless. Literally had no ending in sight. So you guys selected.
You could have done VeggieTales Land. You could have done VeggieTales Land.
You should have. Frankly, you should have.
That would have won it, like straight up. That might be. Who knows? Maybe that'll be a cursed item. Would be the cursed VeggieTale.
The cursed cucumber.
You can only do VeggieTales related projects. But yeah, so we got two very unique lands. We got the Nifty 50s, and we got a Avatar land.
Yes,
as in Avatar, the good one.
Yeah, the way of water.
Yeah, the way of water.
The Na'vi.
Yep, Avatar. Yeah. James Cameron's Avatar land.
The good one, the one with Jake Sully.
Yep, yeah, and all the other characters. All the other characters we know.
Yeah, Zoe Saldana.
There's the
Sigourney
blue
Weaver.
Yeah, Sigourney Weaver. There's teenage Sigourney Weaver now.
Yep. Played by Sigourney Weaver.
Yes,
still played by Sigourney Weaver.
You get a glimpse of actual Sigourney Weaver.
Yeah.
And Fly Guy.
Yeah, he's there.
Papa Dragon. Papa Dragon is there. From the first one.
Tamara Morrison is not in it.
No, but he feels like he should be. So maybe
I know. Who is the Maori guy? There's a Maori guy in it, isn't there?
The Rock. Dwayne Johnson.
It's not The Rock. He did not know.
How soon until he comes in?
He's gonna be the next one. He's gonna be the new chief.
Vin Diesel. Why is Vin Diesel on the cast list? Vin Diesel wasn't in it.
What? He was Groot.
Yeah, in Avatar 2, The Way of Water. The gratuitous Groot violence sequence.
The unannounced crossover.
Yeah. Avatar, The Way.
Look, gotta get that synergy in, baby.
It feels like it should have been Tamara Morrison. It really.
It wasn't. It was Cliff Curtis.
Huh. Oh yeah.
Who?
Yeah. Exactly. No, he's he was in Avatar 3.
Oh yeah, in 2025 he was.
Yeah. He was in the Meg and the Meg 2, The Trench.
Meg 2, The Trench, not the Meg 2.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry.
You,
Meg 2,
you cannot
the
put the that is disrespecting.
I'm sorry. The Meg 2 Trench.
Meg the 2 Trench.
He was in Dr. Sleep as the titular Dr. Sleep.
Oh, he was in True Spirit, the Netflix original movie about the girl who sailed across the world.
The show about the horse? Spirit? Something of the Cimarron?
Oh, was he in Spirit something of the Cimarron?
Yeah, he was.
Interesting.
Anyway, let's get back.
Yeah. So
thank you for coming to our Cliff Curtis retrospective.
What were we talking about?
We were talking about the project. We got 2 sentences in.
Cliff Curtis.
Welcome to more Pooh Talk.
Curtis. He's going to be one of the items. Yeah, I'm going to just draw Cliff Curtis.
Cliff Curtis. It's on a shelf.
He's going to be scrunched up to sit on a shelf.
He looks like a ventriloquist doll.
Maybe it'll be a voodoo doll of Cliff Curtis. I don't know what it'll do, but you can claim it.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Project
1. Team Legend won Project 1.
Yes.
Which is not the current Team Legend. That team really got mixed up. Both teams got mixed up. But yeah, Team Legend got 1 with the Avatar project pretty narrowly, honestly. Narrowly.
Yeah, no, it was definitely we talked about it a lot.
Yeah, like we went back and forth with both projects really, and this one's going to be no different.
I think Project 2 was closer.
Yeah.
But we definitely talked about.
But yeah, the Avatar project was good. A lot of great stuff in it. It was consistent, but there just wasn't a lot of it.
Yeah.
And then there was a lot of the Nifty 50s.
But like the Nifty 50s, it was a little excessive.
Yeah. And some of it was not very consistent. Some of it didn't really make sense.
Yeah.
And that's okay. It was round one. We're all finding our footing, and we understand. I'm just going to give you guys a tip. If you're doing a 50s themed land, aliens and anime probably don't fit into it unless you can find a 50s themed alien related anime.
You could. Astro Boy is close.
Astro Boy is close. That is exactly where my mind went.
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
I don't think it's really I'm not a weeb. I don't watch these anime.
I watched the live action Astro Boy movie.
Really?
One time. And that's my full context with it.
So, oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh.
I exclusively watch anime when they get adapted to live action with white people. That's how I consume my anime.
Yeah. They have their culture. I have mine.
Yeah. Detective Pikachu was the first Pokemon show I ever watched.
But no, that was really one of the things that stuck out to me specifically was that attraction.
It was that one, and then the War Simulator.
Yeah, Fly Inside. Yeah, which I appreciate the idea.
Yep.
I think it's a unique idea. I think it was just a little misguided.
Yeah. So
Joe Normal from Topeka, Kansas would have loved it.
Oh, you're right. No, absolutely.
He would have.
But me, a city boy from the liberal north, that's not really my scene.
Yeah, and just thinking of going to Disney's Hollywood Studios and shooting down real people.
Yeah.
That feels more like a Six Flags thing, I think.
Yeah. I do appreciate the effort that
not very far.
Kind of separate it. Yeah.
Yeah. So
I do appreciate the effort that you went to kind of take out the war element.
Oh, absolutely.
Too much.
Yeah. So going forward, just a couple tips for anyone looking to do passion projects, because I get it. I love passion projects. I love doing them. This game is a passion project. But you got to just make sure they fit. You got to work with the team to make sure they fit, because both of those were clear passion projects, and the work that went into them were really phenomenal. Some of the best effort that went into a project, into like any of the write-ups. They didn't fit.
Yeah.
The other thing I wanted to bring up is we gave you free reign. You could blue sky any park you wanted. You guys picked Disney and Universal.
Yeah.
I was a little
to be fair, that always happens.
Yeah. No, I was just hoping we would get like a gold. What's the Warner Brothers movie park in Australia?
Oh, in Australia.
Yeah.
Movie World.
Yeah. Or like yeah. So if you ever get blue
Dollywood.
Oh, Dollywood. Oh my god.
Yeah. Or Magic Mountain, like
yeah.
So if you ever get a blue sky, just remember you can pick whatever. Like I don't like to limit you except when I limit you, and then I limit you hard. So
you'll know when you're limited.
Yeah. So if you get a blue sky, because there might be more, we're still kind of fine tuning as we go. Little peek behind the curtain. So if you get more blue sky, just remember you don't have to stick to the Disney and Universal. You can. You're more than welcome to. But branch out a little bit. Try something you don't know. I always find those to be the most exciting projects. Like when we did, I don't remember what game I think it was the Madcap Circus version of So You Want to Be an Imagineer, when we did the werewolf coaster at whatever that British
Busch Gardens.
Yeah, whatever it was. But it was a fun project.
And I was like, I feel like I say this way too much, but just like get fucking weird with it. Like,
especially with this game.
Railroad yourself. Yeah.
This game is weird. Like we're really going with the weird. So put that weird energy in.
Yeah. But within reason, like make sure what you're
Like-
designing fits in with your land or your
Yes.
park.
Right. Yeah, don't put
Get weird,
like,
but not too weird.
yeah, like
Yeah.
if we give you an Animal Kingdom project, don't like bring Zootopia into it, right? It just doesn't fit.
Yeah. Get
Unless it's within the
thematically
tree of
weird.
life.
Yeah, if it replaces tough to be a bug, you know, because bugs don't matter to the environment at all.
No, bugs? Not at all.
And we should not be talking about bugs or celebrating bugs at all. I'm a little salty. I'm a little salty about that. I'm very glad it's not replacing Dino Land entirely.
Yes.
I'm very glad that is changed. Like, I know Dino Land's probably going to go, but I'm glad it's not Zootopia and Moana. But
I will say as well, since we're talking about getting weird, I think this is mainly for the anime projects, and this is going to come up in my review because I've been reading what's been finished already. But I think we need to start making effort to make your projects accessible to everyone.
Yeah.
There's a lot of just naming characters with no other background. And I think we need to be more careful about making sure everyone knows what we're talking about and not just the super fans of niche anime.
Right. Like for instance, I am a huge fan of Star Wars. I am famously a big Star Wars guy. I'm not going to expect you guys, like people who aren't Star Wars fans, to know. Like if I was to design a Star Wars ride and I was to put Ki-Adi Mundi on it, right? I don't expect non-fans to know who Ki-Adi Mundi is, right? So you have to like, right? So you gotta put a little bit of just descriptor. And if you're watching this and you're designing anything currently that could maybe use that touch up, you know, it's not too late.
Yeah, you still got a little bit of time. Yeah,
you still got a couple hours.
Yep. So yeah, definitely just make it a little easier because we are all lazy and we don't want to Google anything.
Yeah, I will, but I'm not gonna like it.
Yeah, and I just won't. I'm just not gonna Google it. I don't like anime, and I'm not gonna look it up because I don't want that in my browser history. So,
oh my god, I went down a rabbit hole that I will tell you about after the show.
All right, we'll see you guys.
Goodbye, have a good night.
Stay tuned for the after show. Bye.
No, but like, and again, it's okay to have passion projects. It's okay to put things in that aren't made for everybody, right? I don't watch a lot of anime. Like I said, I only watch things with white people in it. So I only watch the dubs of Miyazaki movies. No, it's just not my, not my scene. I'm sure there's amazing ones out there that I would love. It's just I don't have 3 years to invest in season 1 of a show. And so it doesn't have to be for everybody, but make it accessible for everybody. You can do your niche little thing, and I am more than happy to read through it. But like, make it so that I don't have to put any effort on my thing on my side to understand what you're going for.
Yes, because like I see a lot of winks to fans that I don't understand. And I feel like most people would also not understand.
Yeah, like I watched the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, having never played a Five Nights at Freddy's game.
Really?
Yeah, and I didn't enjoy it. I did not.
Yeah, you don't even know about the Bite of '86. How could you?
I was like, hey, that's Matthew Lillard. He played Shaggy, and that was
he
kind
came
of
up on screen. He said "zoinks" really loud in the theater.
Hey, that's Shaggy's meat suit.
Yeah, I found it really weird when he had like. I found it really weird when he was just playing Shaggy in that movie. I don't understand it at all. But, I don't know the lore, so whatever.
Maybe Shaggy's part of the lore.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. But yeah, no, like, to Muppets fan, I don't play video games.
Famously.
Famously. I have played like 10 video games in my life, and half of them are zoo simulators. It's really bad. I'm not good at them, so I don't enjoy them. I've played Red Dead 2 about 30 times.
Good.
I've played some Pokemon games as a kid. And then I realized that I don't like the new open world concept for Scarlet and Violet, so I dumped it. I played Civ 5 for a while.
Civ 5's great. Civ 6 is great too.
Yeah, I have Civ 6. I've never played it. It just doesn't run on my computer, and
no.
yeah, it's a little too big.
Yeah, it's on console.
Is it?
Yeah, it's on Switch and PS5. Everything. It's on everything.
Huh. I'll have to check it out. But yeah, so like I'm not a video game person. Famously, we did Dash Haber and I did a whole like 2-hour-long podcast for a video game project where he had to go through and explain every video game because I did not get it. But yeah, I played The Last of Us. That one's
good. So this is Mario. He jumps.
Yeah, he's a plumber. He's from Brooklyn.
How do you know it's Mario? How do you know it's not the other one?
He's got the big M.
He's wearing red.
Just think M Mario, L Luigi.
But what about the one with the upside down M?
No, that's Wario. That's Mario's reverse.
It's his brother, right?
Yeah. No, the cousins.
He's the good guy.
Yeah, it's his evil clone.
Yeah.
Was this in the Illumination movie? I can't remember.
You see, I need to explain wa in Japanese can be a modifier to mean bad. So he's bad Mario, wa Rio.
Oh, he's bad. I genuinely never knew that.
No, I'm pretty sure that's true.
This is a revelation. If it's not true, you've broken my trust.
I'm like 99% sure that's true.
But no. So anyway, as we were saying, just make it accessible.
Yeah.
You can put the winks and nods, and if Mickey fan's secretly a fan of whatever niche property you're doing, Mickey fan will enjoy it.
Yeah.
And then Jokers and I will be like, "What the fuck? I don't get this. I don't know what's going on." And then Mickey
and
fan
then I will send them down rabbit holes.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's just tips going forward. As for the Avatar stuff, it really was it was safe.
Yeah. I think it was safe, done very well, but it didn't really have any detail.
Yeah. So that's another thing.
Generally more consistently put together, which I think is what set it over the edge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For us. Yeah.
So yeah, just
and that's not saying nothing for Nifty 50s.
Oh no, that's not to disparage Nifty 50s.
Yeah, no, that's like I said, if there was a theater show in some atmosphere and maybe get rid of the things that don't quite fit, probably would have been the winner for me.
Yeah.
Now, as for Project 2, unless you guys have anything else to say about Project 1.
No, not that I can think of.
All right. So as for Project 2, we made it more narrow. We went more narrow with it. We gave you guys an option of 2 properties to use. It was Marvel or Star Wars, 2 of the biggest properties, one that I love and one that I have grown to kind of just not care about recently, as a lot of people have, I think. Which one that is, you guys can, make your decision. I think both of those could fit into either of those categories.
Go back a few minutes in the podcast.
No, I'm famously I love The Last Jedi. It's my favorite Star Wars movie. It's not the best, but it's my favorite. I love
because
Andor.
He is a man of taste.
Yep.
It's a great movie.
I love Andor. I think Andor is the best thing Star Wars ever put out. So I love Star Wars. And then, Ahsoka was okay.
Yeah.
Obi-Wan was okay. I enjoyed it because I love Ewan McGregor.
I liked Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
Boba Fett happened.
I like parts of Boba Fett.
Yeah, I like the parts where Boba Fett wasn't in it.
Yeah.
I liked him with the Tusken Raiders.
Yeah, the Cad Bane stuff was done well.
I love Cad Bane. Cad Bane's one of my favorite characters.
Yeah.
Yeah. So these 2 properties, though, I know are 2 tumultuous properties, where you either love them or you hate them. And I know people on the boards have said how much they hate Star Wars. So I was interested in seeing how it was going to go. And I was kind of happy that you guys went the way you did. And we got 2 separate projects, one for each land. And we got to see how they went. The Marvel land did win, but it was tight. It was really,
this
really
was
tight.
A lot closer than the last round.
Yep.
Then round 1. Yeah.
Yeah, like we were really split. Like we had a 1-to-1 vote with a tiebreaker that could have gone either way. So don't get down if to Team Lore Team Lore who lost that round.
Yeah.
Or Team
Yeah,
Legend.
it was really, really close, and you guys did great.
Yeah.
I think for me it was just I think the concepts were a little better in the Marvel project.
Yeah, there were also added challenges to the Star Wars projects.
Yes. Yeah.
You guys had to do the Star Cruiser,
which you guys really took in stride. You guys did great.
Yeah. That was probably one of my favorite parts. That and the interactivity that I know Tiki did.
Yes. Yeah.
That was absolutely my favorite part.
Genuinely, I think that was my favorite part of either project.
I think I agree. It really should have been a more central focus to that project.
I said that in my review, how that was.
So did I. Yeah.
If they won, that was the reason. And I really think, for me at least, what lost Team Legend the project was just the lack of detail on some of the stuff.
Yes.
If there was more detail, I really think that it would have been a lot tighter, and I think Team Legend could have pulled that win out pretty easily, because the Mando ride was great. The interactivity stuff was great. The Jedi stuff was great, other than like why wasn't Luke in it? But whatever.
I also feel like one of my big issues with that project is I feel like they didn't put as much thought into why they were doing, like why they were making their design choices.
Right.
Where everything worked really well with the Marvel project, generally, with a few exceptions.
Yeah.
It felt like you were just kind of like throwing shit at the wall to make it bigger and bigger and more and more impressive.
Right. We gotta put X-Wings. We gotta put TIE fighters. We gotta put bounty hunters.
I don't even mean that. Like the ride systems, like that weird elevator drop, and
that's true.
Like the simulator at the end of that one attraction and stuff like that.
Just remember, going forward, Galaxy's Edge has 2 rides.
Yeah.
Does it need more? Probably, but it has 2 rides. I think it could handle a 3rd, like a dark ride or something.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah.
But it has 2. You don't need to go super heavy with. I get that, like, everybody wants to work on their own thing, but branch out. Try designing restaurants. Yeah. I know that we don't talk about restaurants in our review a lot, but it really is because there's just not a lot to say, because they're kind of left as an afterthought.
If someone designed a restaurant, we would talk about it.
Right.
But most of it's just like, here's the restaurant. This is the food they serve, and that's kind of it.
Like,
but ironically,
if you gave me like a full cast of characters for that Star Wars land, I would have gone into it. Yeah. That is one of my favorite things about Galaxy's Edge as it is First Order Lieutenant and Rey and Vi and Chewie and menacing Kylo. Like, genuinely, that was one of my favorite things about that fucking land. And like, give me more of that. Like, seriously.
Yeah, create some original characters, play.
Yeah.
And that was another big thing for me, is that you guys held really close to Batu, like the story of Batu. Where I feel like, because I know Pergron didn't really vibe with it as much as I did, but I really liked your setting. And I would have liked to have seen more to differentiate it from Batu and from the story already established in the current Galaxy's Edge.
Oh yeah. I enjoyed it. I just thought it was a little redundant, but that's okay.
That's fair. Yeah.
I would have loved to see you guys do the Alaskan wilderness planet that you were talking about.
Oh yeah, that'd been really.
Oh my god, that would have been gorgeous.
As many people probably know from how many I've done, I'm a sucker for a good Arctic project. I love a good tundra. So whenever given the opportunity to tundra it up, always do it.
Yeah.
I've done at least 3 tundra-related projects in these comps recently.
And more to come.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And honestly, like, to go back to attractions really quick, I think that the other team oddly had that issue more than the Star Wars team did, where it felt like every person on the team had to do a project.
Yeah.
And the land really suffered because of that.
Right.
Yeah.
Where you guys had like 5 E&D tickets. Like there's a lot of very
Never be
big
afraid to collaborate with your team members.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, and like the stuff that I really appreciated that both of you took Mickey fans' advice and did a stage show. I do appreciate that.
Yep.
The Star Wars one was a little underwritten.
Yes.
And then Marvel vs. Capcom was a little overwritten.
Yes.
Without any connection to how does this make sense for people who aren't familiar with Capcom. I know Street Fighter from Smash Bros, and that's about it.
Yeah.
So like,
and I will fully say like those are two franchises that are hard to write good shows with.
Yeah.
Yeah, because writing action is like writing a roller coaster. It's not easy.
Yeah,
and it was a lot of I think the show as a show was fine, but it definitely followed like the structure of a fighting game oddly a little too closely. It was a lot of like the two characters coming out and saying the lines they say in the game and then fighting a bunch and then shaking hands at the end and moving on.
Yeah. But yeah, so going forward, it is hard to write a show. Sometimes you write a great show though. Like sometimes it can happen. It's been done. I did it.
I've done it.
I don't more write than shows. One. I've written great songs.
Yeah,
one great song. I've written one okay song, passable.
Yeah. We're all gonna sing it. We're all gonna sing it together.
We're not gonna do that.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4.
We should make that like the waiting music for like when we're.
Let me arrange like a music for like elevator music.
But yeah, it can be done. Like I still think, in my personal opinion, my greatest achievement was writing Age of Magic. I still think that was the greatest thing I've ever put together.
Age of Magic.
I love that show. I think and it was a team effort. Like we all worked together and they wrote it, and then I compiled it all into a script to like make it all flow. And that's a great way to do it. If you don't have the ideas for yourself to do a whole thing, collaborate, work with the team, and get those juices flowing, and then compile what you have, you know?
I remember, I think it was another cruise line project. Was it Journey?
Journey.
I think it was called Journey that mine was.
Show?
Yes.
Or I don't know.
I don't remember that one.
I have it somewhere in my docs.
Yeah. You'll have to send that over. But yeah, no, shows are tough. I get it. But they are rewarding when you get them right. Unlike parades. Parades just suck.
Yeah, parades always suck. Yeah.
They suck to write. They suck to watch.
Well, no, the electrical parade is the only good parade. And I will stand by that statement.
I like Spectrum Magic's music.
Honestly, that's the only reason I like the electrical parade is because of the music. I fucking adore that soundtrack.
Parade music can be good. I won't lie. I listen to Jam and Jungle every once in a while.
Every day,
The parade suck, but I do like the music.
Yeah.
A parade lives and dies by its music, and I'm going to die on that hill.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Tokyo has really good parades. From what little I've forced myself to watch of them, I enjoyed.
Oh, we should. This is brainstorming right now. We should write in a parade project.
That'd be really funny. I think they'd be down for it.
Yeah, we just Jokers and I specifically would not be.
Yeah, no. We just give them negative reviews.
God,
this is a parade. It's bad.
Suck.
Yeah. Why did you do this?
I hate parades, and that's the whole review.
Yeah. You guys really did this? Why did you?
Why did you do a parade?
Come on.
You could have taken this week
You weren't
off. Like, what do you... I would have rather you not. I would have rather you not submitted anything. Make me.
I would have rather you punched me in the gut and called me a slur.
Yeah, like come on. No, there will not be any parade projects, but
there might.
There might. It's a manner of mysteries. Ooh. All right. So yeah. Anything else to say about the second round?
No, I think both projects had a lot of pros and cons.
Yeah.
I think they were generally both were a lot stronger than round one.
Yes. Yeah. So yeah, keep it up. I mean, this round looks very promising. I'm very excited with this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I really
love every single idea I see added. I'm just like, yes.
Yeah. So this was genuinely one of my this is a passion project of mine I've had for a while. So again, passion projects, they do exist. I love Halloween. I love fall. I love the vibes. And I've always thought like a park dedicated specifically to fall and Halloween would be a lot of fun. Around where I live, there's a Santa's Village park that's year round, and it's just Christmas. And I like Christmas. I love Christmas. I might even like it more than Halloween when it comes to like decorating and stuff. But if that exists, why can't Halloween get one? So seeing that come to life is really exciting. And I like what you guys did about it. I also thought it would be fun to not restrict your IP generally. Sorry, Team Legend, who could not work with Gilmore Girls. That was unfortunate.
Yeah.
You'll get them next time.
Missing out on the cozy fall vibes.
Yeah. Maybe Gilmore Girls will be another artifact. It's just a DVD case.
DVD box set.
And you have to incorporate Gilmore. Yeah, and you have to incorporate, and it's just like season 3 or something. It's not like a multi-season, but you have to incorporate Gilmore Girls into a show, into a project.
Please.
That might be fun. That might be kind of fun. I'm writing this down. Nobody's gonna claim it now. They're gonna be like, I don't want that.
The Gilmore Girls DVD.
Or maybe if you claim it, you won't have to, and the other team has to write it. Ooh. Claim items, damn it. But no, I'm really excited to see what we got. We've got about an hour and a half to see it come to fruition, so I'm really excited. I have tomorrow off, so I'll be getting reviews up kind of midday.
I think I'm gonna be late with my reviews. I have to do a concert tomorrow.
I have to work.
Oof.
Yeah,
just quit. But I will be keeping you guys posted, so we can still get results out in a timely manner.
So yeah, even if reviews don't like come out from everybody, we will be reading them, and we will make sure that everybody make sure that we have a consensus. And reviews just might come up a little bit late. Which happens. You know, I'll at least have mine up, so you guys will have something to read. I will write you guys a novel as I usually do.
Hey, me too.
You might get a novel. You might get a short story.
So yeah, that'll be tomorrow. As for going forward, I did promise a little bit of a tease. So I'm
going to show some leg.
Yeah, I'm going to give you some ankle as you've always wanted. Some hold on. I've been holding my snake this whole show, and she's now in my shirt. So give me 1 second. I gotta figure this out. She's like on my back now.
Navigate.
It's like all the way up my sleeve. I have no idea what to do. She's a 5-foot corn snake, very large.
Ooh. Oh my god.
Yeah, I got her thinking that she was I was told she was a 20-year-old She was given to us. She was 20 years old, which is as old as a corn snake lives.
I was gonna say, how long do they usually live?
Yeah, so I was like, oh, cool.
A geriatric corn snake.
Yeah, I'll bring her home and I'll give her hospice and whatever.
Yeah.
And then she'll probably pass away, and that's fine.
Yeah.
Just wanted to give her somewhere nice to live. And then she started shedding pretty much the day I got her home.
Really?
Which a 20-year-old snake does not shed. And I brought her to the vet to be like, hey, can you give me a general age? Because like you can't really age a snake, but general age. And they're like, yeah, she's about a year old too.
Really?
So yeah, that was 3 years ago.
So funny.
Now she is living with me permanently. And I did not expect to have a snake. I mean, I always thought I'd get one, but
yeah,
kind of wanted a cooler one than a corn snake, but that's okay. I love her. Her name is Maisie, like a corn maze.
Oh.
And she's very sweet. Yeah. She's been just chilling this whole show, and I got her out of my shirt. There we go.
Good.
we survived. But yeah, so I promised you guys a tease, so I'm going to give you a tease of the next round. For those of you who are watching, I'm not going to reveal what the prompt is yet, because that would be a little ridiculous. But I will tell you that we are going to be in the next room of the study. And the study is going to consist of 3 prompts, unlike the catacombs, which is just 1 prompt. It's just this Halloween one. So the study is the next room we're visiting, and it has a focus on legends, myths, and natural history. So if you, for the next 3, those are going to be the tips. Going forward, we have 1 project themed about legends specifically, 1 project themed about natural history specifically, and 1 that's kind of a mix between the 2. So going forward, those are the hints. These are also going to be the last 3 that you are all safe from an elimination. Eliminations will begin after this. Unless like more people drop out, which then we'll have to move them back. But as of right now, as of this specific point in time that I am currently speaking, then you have that will be when presentations end, is when we leave the study and we enter the next room, which I believe is going to be the kitchen. I wonder what kind of projects those will be.
Spooky.
Hey, yeah. Careful with those knives.
Yeah.
Put that down. Put that down.
We've caged all the knives. So
yeah.
They are alive.
They are alive.
They're just moving about. I found one in my bed the other day. It's really not good.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like we said, we are currently spellbound to this real life Victorian manor where we are recording. Luckily, it has Wi-Fi.
Yeah. It's actually really good Wi-Fi.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. The gardens are beautiful. The Dash Haber Memorial Gardens are gorgeous.
Yeah.
Rest in pepperonis.
Yep. He's again not dead.
Not dead. We just miss him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not dead. That's going to be on a T-shirt. Check out the Etsy store and the Patreon to get your Dash Haber Memorial shirts with the back hashtag He's Not Dead. We just miss him. And on that note, thanks for tuning in to a more Pooh talk. Yeah. We have talked some Pooh. The Pooh has been spoken.
Boy, have we.
The Pooh is spoken into the universe. We can never
speak.
We can never unspake this Pooh. Thank you for watching and bearing with us. We're sorry.
Deepest apology.
Deepest apologies for experiencing this.
Yeah, have a great night and bill us for your therapy.
Yeah. Please.
Yeah, so,
don't actually do that. I'm poor.
Yeah, don't. Yeah, I have no money. The knives took it all.
You could show us a picture of the bill. We're not going to pay it.
Just make sure that you're just make sure that your address and everything is on there.
I would be interested to see that you're getting help. That's what I care about.
Yeah. Yes. No, good for you.
Yeah. Sponsored by BetterHelp. We're sponsored by BetterHelp.
Oh yeah.
No,
The
don't
only
go.
service that helps you and takes your identity.
Yeah. Yeah, don't go through BetterHelp.
No.
No, that's our tip. So yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to delete your bank account, and we will see you. We'll see you guys later.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Bye.